Give us an update on the squad ahead of the game against Rangers on Friday night?
Pretty much, we got two players that are out. I think probably they will be fit. I don't know if to start or they will have to come from the bench. And our internationals are not back yet. Only Maria Makaneni has returned. The others we are waiting, so we will assess them tomorrow. But hopefully everyone is going to be able to take at least a part of the game if needed. So can't complain. No any injury confirmed that a player that have to miss the game, apart from the one that we already knew from weeks before.
Yeah, Jacinta had a min-boot on the cup game at Boroughmuir. And is she likely to be out at the weekend?
She's been training. Obviously, she's not 100%, but at this stage, it's very difficult for a player to be 100%. It's a lot of games, accumulated games, a lot of minutes, and a lot of intensity in training as well. So she's not 100%, but I think she's good enough to start if we need her to start.
And you signed 3 players in the January transfer window, Fran, and I think you said that a few were requiring a bit of pre-season training to get them back up to match fitness. How's that going?
In the case of 2 of them, Tash Flynn and Hannah Kerner, is going fantastic well. I think they are fully fit. So again, if we decide to start them, they would be both ready to start. They've been training very, very well, both of them. In the case of Molly, it's a player that come back from an ACL injury, so it's a long-term signing. It's a player for we are not really putting pressure of her playing this season. We just want her to come here, learn our tactics, get used to the environment, the country, the teammates, and then hopefully to start fresh next year. She might be able to take part at the end of this season, but we don't want to put any pressure. But the other 2 are ready to go.
A player fan that's been very impressive this year, in my opinion, has been Natalie Ross. And obviously she was out for a long time, injured. She's come back into the side this season, made an increasingly important contribution to the way the team's playing, the results, and she's getting some goals for you.
Yeah, I totally agree. Obviously, it was some doubts because of the amount of time she was out of the game. But, I know well Natalie's already 3 years with her. I know it's a player that can play one touch easily. Whether she's not fast because of injury, she wasn't fast on the legs. She's very fast on the brain, and that's something that I really value in a player. And then she's a leader within the changing room, and we are delighted with her. And as you say, she's also scoring goals because the timing of her runs, arriving from the second line, and she can shoot with both feet from outside the box. So yeah, it's important. Even a couple of headers she scored. So it's an important player for us in and out of possession. So yeah, I'm delighted with her. But to be fair, David, I'm delighted with the whole team. I think everyone, I would say 90% of the squad is playing at the best I've seen them, and that's why, in my opinion, that's the best side we ever had, and we are playing the best football. So hopefully we are gonna put that into practice, and hopefully we will be able to impose our game against Rangers, which we failed to do so the last time we played them.
The last time you did play a different tactical style, and we almost got a winner right at the death, if you remember. But is this time we're going to be a bit more on the front foot and looking for the 3 points?
Yeah, we know, obviously we are very good defensively. We know very well our roles. Even GR1, when we play 3 times in the league, pretty much all 3 times we go into a medium block or sometimes a low block, and they only score 1 goal in 3 games, and still they lost that game. This time they couldn't score, but I think at home against our fans we are going to go for it. We have to go for it. We wouldn't like to sit deep and tell them to break us down. I think we should be brave, especially in front of our fans. I think we are now in a better form than we were last time, and I think we got now a little bit more quality in the squad. And yeah, we are going to go for it, and let's see what happens. But we are confident that if we stick to the game plan and we execute it, not to perfection, but as close to perfection as possible, we can actually impose our game. And if we manage to impose our game, I think we would be able to get the 3 points. But obviously they haven't lost for a year and a half, so it's a huge challenge.
Winning Friday night takes you to the top of the league?
Yeah, for me, honestly, is irrelevant. At this moment, be top of the league or not be top. What it matters more is if we win, we are 4 points clear from Rangers. I think and we only have to play them twice more. So I think that's advantage. That's why I think they have more pressure than we do. If we didn't win the game or if we lost the game, still it's only 2 points different between the teams. But 4 points is more than one game, so that would be a little advantage that we want to have. So we will try our best to try to get the 3 points.
3 times, Fran, we've had thousands of Celtic supporters at the game. The one at Parkhead when we played Hibs in the 2 cup finals. Each time the team was outstanding.
Yeah.
The performances were brilliant. How important is it for us to get thousands of Celtic fans at Airdrie on Friday night?
I've been saying it for the whole season. It happened every single game with big crowds. You know, we play for the fans. This is what matters to us. Our community, our fan base. You know, that's what we play. The little girls that come to watch. The players are obsessed about them. They spend so much time with them after games. That's what really matters to us. So every time, the more people, the more fans, the better we feel and the better the girls perform. It has been in every single game, including obviously the last one, which a huge crowd, the Scottish Cup final. Even with one less player, and that fans were our 11th player at the time, and it's fantastic how players react to big crowds. So hopefully we are going to have a big crowd, and ideally, I don't mind really what scarf they wear, but hopefully with more green scarf, and then we can put a performance that they are proud of.
Last one from you, Fran. When you arrived at Celtic to where we are now, it's an incredible journey so far and the achievements. And you've won the League Cup and you've won the Scottish Cup. How much would it mean to you to be a champion in Scotland?
It would mean the world to us, to the group. There are players that we have been together for 3 years. Some of these players, obviously the memories inside the changing room is incredible. Tears, for example, when we qualified first time for the Champions League. Tears when we won for the first time the Scottish Cup. So inside the changing room we got this union, this chemistry, and it mattered to us a lot. And yeah, winning the league would be incredible. Incredible achievement, especially considering who we are competing against. But yeah, for us it would be special because in 3 years we would have achieved pretty much everything what you can achieve in a football club in a very short space of time, and that came with a lot of hard work, with constant losing some of our best players, which attract other big clubs in Europe, and still even without these players, replacing them with brand new players and still getting the best from them. So I think the whole environment, the whole elite performance environment, would be fantastic if we win the league. So yeah, we are fighting for it. Still long way to go, but at this moment in time, we are better than we ever been in terms of points difference. So it's only one game different with the top, and hopefully it will carry on like that this weekend.
Thanks, Ryan. The idea of the new signings to take part in such a historic fixture, and are the other players communicating the importance of the derby?
The new signings, you mean?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so yeah, they are both ready to go. I think obviously they know the magnitude of the Glasgow derby, what it means for the fans, what it means for the player. We have so many local players from Glasgow that not only are from Glasgow, but they are massive Celtic fans. So they make sure that everyone who is at the club, they know what it means to our fans, what it means to the city, to the community, and they already bought into it. They are aching. They really want to start the game, or if they don't start, to take part, and they are both doing very well in training. So yeah, they have a good chance to play. I don't know if from the beginning or coming from the bench, but yeah, it means the world. And I think, as you will see, I think they add a lot of quality into the team, a lot of quality that we need. So delighted for that. And sorry, what was the second question?
Rangers are a team that will press us in a way that we don't often experience in the league. Do you take a different approach to training to prepare for a fixture like this? We
have been preparing, yeah. So normally we observe their games, like against Glasgow City, they don't press aggressive. They just press with one up front. They try to keep the ball in one side of the pitch. But against us, because they know how we like to play, they always press aggressive, even with 3v3 at front. So we have prepared, of course, yeah. We have prepared to try to play out and to try to find the free man in the next line, obviously. Which hopefully it works. So yeah, it's slightly changed because other teams normally don't press us so high and so aggressive, but we believe they could do that. And if they do that, we will be prepared. And if they don't do that, then it wouldn't be any different than any other game. But yeah, we got a style that we are proud of. Our fans love it, and we want to try to execute it. And we want to be brave in and out of possession. So yeah, we have prepared for the game, and I think well enough. I tell you on Friday after the game if we prepare well enough or not.